Myers was also keenly aware of the changing ethnic makeup of the Lower East Side in the years following the end of World War II. The descendants of Eastern European Jews who had immigrated to the Lower East Side in order to escape pogroms of late 19th century Europe were leaving the neighborhood as African Americans, themselves escaping Jim Crow segregation in the Deep South to work in the munitions plants of World War II, were gradually replacing them. Following them were Puerto Rican migrant families seeking better job opportunities as their island, a colony of the United States seized following the end of the Spanish-American War of the late 19th century, changed its economic model from agriculture based on sugar plantations to factory-based U.S. industries, with the majority of the profits going to a select few Puerto Rican elites and the mainland U.S. corporations and magnates who owned both them and the factories, all without the power of the vote or representation, as Puerto Rico was and is a possession of the United States, a colony, and not a state. The majority of the work on the island was on the backs of Puerto Rican labor, who, like the black families in the American South, wanted a better life for their own families. Like many situations throughout the history of human migrations, the differing ethnic groups often saw each other not as fellow human beings in a shared or relatable struggle, but rather as competitors or even obstacles and invaders. The remaining ethnic whites, Italians, Irish, Eastern Europeans, and Jewish, the relatively recent African Americans, and Puerto Ricans, all of whom were vying for jobs that had been reduced with the closure of munitions plants as World War II ended, often referred to each other in less than tolerable terms. And those attitudes often were passed on to their children, the working class teenagers of the 1950s inner cities, who enacted their own form of war games based on unofficial territories or turf,